Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Theresa M. I'm cooking for one person in this video. And the reason why I'm cooking, because I really don't feel like it, because these are things that are going to go bad if I don't get to them. So we have some Brussels sprouts here, and we have some quinoa and some onion. And I really don't like wasting even the onion. I try to get to everything. So what I've done so far was just put some butter in the pan, which is just a stick of butter that I usually put in here because I like soft butter. And then I washed these all once I brought them in the house. I don't like to try to remember whether or not I washed them. And if I'm in a hurry, I can just go ahead and cook something knowing that I already cleaned up all the produce. So what I'm doing is cutting off this little end because it's really tough and I don't really want to be struggling with that while I'm chewing it. And then I'm just basically peeling off all the bad parts because, like I said, if I didn't get to this today, I would have to trash it, and that's something I really don't like to do. I'm going to scoot all of these pieces I'm not going to use aside, and I used to just like to cut it in half, but the last time I fixed it, I just cut it up like as much as I could. I just basically chopped it, and I had to also clean up this onion because it had a lot of dead wilted brown pieces on there too, but I cleaned that up off the camera. So I'm going to be using pepper, soy sauce, turmeric, and then I have this jar which is some garlic, had garlic in it, whole garlics, marinade in there, and I still really like the flavor of the juice there. I love chewing those garlics. I mean, I never really saw myself as a person to chew garlic, but I accidentally chewed one and it was so good. And I'm kind of hanging onto the jar to find that same, hopefully to find the same brand, and because I don't know where it came from. I have no clue. I don't know how long I had it, but one day I tried to use up stuff that was in the fridge, and to my surprise, that was a great find. So I shopped my own fridge and found some spices that I can use that really taste good. My fire is down really low here, but I am still trying to rush, and I'm going to turn it up a little bit now because I'm ready to put these pieces in. And like I said, I used to cut it all nice and neat and presentable, especially when I grill them, but today I don't feel like cooking, so I'm going to go ahead and cook it, and I'll be glad because I know that I really love this combination. I have the butter heating up in this pan, and I'm going to go ahead and slide these on in. I like to put the pepper on where I can see it because I'm not a big pepper fan. It's just that I grew up salt and pepper on everything, so I put salt and pepper on everything. I'm not using any type of salt because I have the soy sauce and I have butter, and usually that is a nice mixture for as far as seasoning something and getting it salty. I'm going to save this a little bit. Like I said, I'm just using the juice, but you should smell how good this smells when you put that garlic juice on. Yeah. So I'm going to make sure they all get some butter on them. And then I'm going to sprinkle the turmeric on it. I try to use turmeric on whatever I can because it's a health benefit. Don't know what that is. I just have passed across a lot of information to know that it's healthy, a healthy seasoning spice. And the thing about it is, when coronavirus first broke out, shortly after, my daughter and I, we bought turmeric, the whole thing, rather than the powder. I hate using it. Well, I have a love-hate relationship with it because it dyes everything. So, and it really takes a long time for the color to come out of whatever it dyed, like the spatula, the pan. Right now, we're just kind of like grilling it up over top the stove. Yeah. Oh, this is quinoa that I had made the other day. All right, and then I'm gonna make some room here and chop up these onions. I love the way onions smell. I love cooking with onions, but I don't think I enjoy chewing them. But, you know, some foods you can't taste it. It gets masked really well. And I don't know about that part because I'm afraid of it. It makes me think that that's a spicier portion of the scallion, because this portion I will use when I make enchiladas and different other menus, so I'm not so afraid of it. This is the soy sauce. I just bought the Walmart brand. And once it looks like this, you could turn the fire down on simmer. Just give it one last stir and then come back for it. And all I'm going to do is, to tell you the truth, once this is soft but still with a crunch, I'm going to just dump the quinoa on top of it. And that's what I'll be having for dinner. So here you just see I put the quinoa on top, had the burner on low, and I'm just evening it out on top so it can warm up. So this is what my dinner looks like. It's just the vegetables and quinoa. I'm just going to put it in this bowl with a side of beets. They're pickled beets. I love them. And then I'm just going to continue to have this lemon water. And believe it or not, this is going to be the end of my eating for today. But if I get hungry before I go to bed, I'm going to have a scoop of collagen powder, vanilla coconut by Primal Kitchen. And I did my research, and you can't take that before bed. I'm usually not in the mood to take anything like this in the morning, is why I researched it. So this is all I'll be eating for the rest of the evening.